Hello and welcome back to another episode of Technical Tuesdays. This is the series where we explore how the different parameters of injection moulding can affect the final part or product. In this episode, we're going to explore how automation can help to create a more seamless operation, increase repeatability, and reduce drop damage. No prior knowledge is needed for this episode, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. There are many processes that can be automated with injection moulding. The machines themselves can be fully automated and left to run once the trialling and settings are all confirmed. The removal of the part or sprue can be automated using robot arms like the one you see here, and quality inspection and sorting can also be automated. When a new project comes through the door at Hymid, the tooling has arrived and the customer is happy for us to begin moulding their product, the first step is always trialling. This allows us to see how the material behaves, the tool performs, and what settings are vital to the success of the part. Once the settings have been confirmed and our quality department is happy that the parts being produced are to the standards specified by the customer, these settings can then be programmed into the machine so that the parts can be made as part of the production run. Depending on the tool design, it's possible for the machines to be set on auto and let them run until the required number of parts have been made. The downside to this is that without any human intervention, small problems can build up, which cause even bigger problems that will delay the production run. To counter this, we have our skilled operators check over the machine on a regular basis to ensure that any small issues are dealt with as quickly as possible. As well as automating the machines, we also automate the removal of the part or sprue. This is an attractive option for a lot of customers as this not only reduces the cycle time, it actually negates the need for human intervention. Having an automated robot arm remove the parts from the tool also reduces the risk of drop damage and can lower your scrap rate. This is great for customers as less material is being used, but more importantly, a lower scrap rate is great for the environment, as the material doesn't have to be processed into its recycled constituents. We have two different types of robots here at Hymid. We have the Multi-Lift H and the Multi-Lift V. The Multi-Lift V is a top-entry 3-axis machine that we use on some of our single-shot machines. On our 2-shot capable machines, we have the Multi-Lift H, because almost all of our 2-shot machines have the second injection unit above the tool, mounted vertically. And this means that the Multi-Lift V is unable to access the mould tool. Instead, we use the Multi-Lift H, as this is a side-entry robot and only moves around one axis. The Multi-Lift V robot is easier to program and is more versatile than its one-axis counterpart. It doesn't quite have as many pneumatic functions, however, as the Multi-Lift H. You'll notice that we use our robots for two main functions, to either remove the part or remove the sprue. With a cold runner tool, because the sprue is left behind, it needs to be removed before the cycle can continue. Normally, an operator would have to remove the sprue and part between each cycle. However, some of the parts we produce can be caught in a container under the tool, which frees up the machine to remove the sprue, allowing for the process to be fully automated. A skilled operator is always needed to ensure the parts being produced are up to standard, but having the robot assist with the sprue removal means that the part can be produced quicker than if an operator had to do the same job. To remove the sprue from the machine, we fit the robot with a grab attachment. This ensures a tight grip on the sprue so that it can be pulled away from the tool. To remove parts, we attach suction cups to the robots. This means that when the robot attaches to the part, there's no chance of damage, but the part is firmly attached and able to be moved onto the conveyor belt. Having the suction cup attachment is especially important for parts with high-spec surface finishes, like windows or lenses, as any damage to these parts, even a microscopic scratch, can render them unusable by the customer. So that wraps it up for our episode on automation. As always, we hope you've learned something. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let us know down below. Other than that, we'll see you all in the next episode.